Hello everybody and welcome back to a new Overwatch League schedule video. This is for week 3. We're heading into the May Melee qualifiers, so if you haven't already, make sure you hit a like, comment, subscribe. So, due to this being published so late, we already have 2 scores in front of us from today, April 29th. The Atlanta Reign shut out the Paris Eternal 3-0 earlier today. This, honestly, I'm really not surprised about. They have a really strong lineup, and some teams they match up against, and some teams they just do horrible, but Atlanta really took out Paris Eternal on that one. And also, the Washington Justice beat the Boston Uprising 3-1 today. That also I'm not surprised about, because right now they're currently sitting in the top 5 right there. So, and they're looking really strong right now. So, I'm going to be expecting a lot more from them going into the May Melee, and we'll see what happens with them. So, on Friday, April 30th at 5 a.m. for you early morning risers, we got the Los Angeles Valiant versus the Guangzhou Charge. Guangzhou, not... I mean, it's the beginning of the year, so it's pretty hard to predict. But Valiant, Charge, I'm gonna go with Guangzhou on this. I mean, both have really solid lineups, and when I say solid like that, I mean they're both at the same level. I'd say same playing field. So, I'd say Krong and Eileen could really pull out something on Valiant on this one. So I'd say Guangzhou could take them out. 6:30 a.m. The Seoul Dynasty versus the New York Excelsior. The Battle of the Gods. Saebyeolbe versus Jonak. This is going to be fun. I mean, honestly, no matter who wins or loses, this is still going to be a fun match to watch. This is pretty tough, because on Seoul, you got Prophet, you got Gesture, Saebyeolbe now, Animo. Wow. I mean, that's a really solid lineup, and then we have us, which is basically a team of newbies and Jonak. So, cutting it close. Really cutting it close here. I really don't know. I really don't know on this one. I believe I saw a poll on Instagram on Overwatch News. Make sure you follow them again. And they said Seoul, and they all voted that Seoul Dynasty was going to win. I'd say both teams have a solid chance of winning, but Seoul Dynasty has the upper hand, and New York Excelsior has been known to pull out reverse sweeps and have some fire to them. So I'm still going to stick to my guns. I'm going to say Excelsior can pull one out. Not because I'm a fan, I'm just saying that statistics-wise. So, we'll see how that goes. April 30th, 8 a.m., Shanghai Dragons versus the Hangzhou Spark. That one's going to be somewhere, that one's going to be interesting. Shanghai Dragons, Hangzhou Spark. Dragons definitely going to win that. Definitely going to win that against the Spark. Because Spark haven't been looking so hot. I mean, the Excelsior beat them, and a lot of teams beat them. They have like an 0-2 losing streak right now, so I don't want to bet on that. And then April 30th at 12:30, you can watch the Encore match of the Seoul Dynasty versus the Excelsior. April 30th, 3 p.m., Boston Uprising versus the London Spitfire. Uprising and Spitfire. These are two not so solid teams, but I'm going to say London Spitfire could win this. They have a slightly upper hand than Boston. April 30th, 4:30 p.m., San Francisco Shock versus the Florida Mayhem. I mean, it's really early in the season, so I'm going to say San Francisco's taking this one. They're taking this one down. So, yeah. April 30th, 6 p.m. Toronto Defiant versus the Washington Justice. From what we've seen from Washington Justice, I'm really impressed with them. So I'm going to say they're going to take that one against Toronto. May 1st, 5 a.m. Seoul Dynasty versus the Los Angeles Valiant. Seoul Dynasty definitely going to win that. From the all-star lineup that I just mentioned, there's no doubt in my mind they're going to win that. May 1st, 6:30 a.m. Guangzhou Charge versus the Hangzhou Spark. Charge, I think, are going to win that. I have a strong feeling they're going to win that because Hangzhou are more bottom-tier teams right now. So Guangzhou is probably going to take that. May 1st, 8 a.m., Shanghai Dragons versus the New York Excelsior. Now, this is interesting. This is really interesting because based on where Shanghai Dragons is right now, I mean, they're okay. From where they are now, the beginning of the season, they're pretty okay. New York I think, I'm saying this in my opinion, not because I'm a fan, but statistics-wise, they have a couple, in my opinion, of secret weapons that Shanghai doesn't. I'm saying that because I know last season they couldn't beat them once. But this time I think if they really pull out the strength and really pull out all the stops, I think they could easily beat Shanghai. Maybe not in a shutout, but in a winning score. May 1st, 12:30 p.m. will be the encore match. May 1st, 3 p.m., Florida Mayhem versus the Paris Eternal. Paris Eternal won the dead last team, so I'm going to vote for Florida on this. May 1st, 4:30 p.m., London Spitfire versus the Toronto Defiant. London most likely going to win that. Most likely is going to win that against Toronto. May 1st, 6 p.m., San Francisco Shock versus the Atlanta Reign. Obviously, San Francisco Shock should win that. And then the rest of the matches on Sunday, May 2nd are to be determined for the May Melee. And then week 4 is going to be the grand finals of the May Melee, which are also to be determined, so I will do a video on that as well. So, that is it for the Overwatch League schedule for week 3 qualifiers heading into the May Melee. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you for a stream this weekend. Peace out, keep calm, keep on flying. Later.